At a small store in Champlin, profits are being used to help homeless youth. Just last year, Hope for Youth opened Hope's Closet. It's a resale boutique run by volunteers, and it brought in more than $100,000 to the charity in its first year.
In Anoka, Hope for Youth helps young people experiencing homelessness, giving them food, a place to take a shower, and clothes.
For quite a while, I watched our amazing community drop off items for homeless youth that would fit into our clothing closet. Except a lot of times they were items that homeless youth didn't want or need. High-heeled shoes, fancy dresses, Michael Kors with the tags.
Lisa and her team had always worked to find new homes for the items that the youth couldn't use, but they decided they could do even more.
And I just knew that we needed to take those great items and turn them into good for our programs.
So in Champlin, Hope's Closet sells new and gently used clothing to support Hope for Youth.
It's resale, but it doesn't have to be a negative. You know, some people think, oh, thrifting, that isn't good. We have the Michael Kors with the tags here, too.
In its first year, Hope's Closet profited $150,000, which is enough to cover about 1/10 of the charity's annual needs.
So our budget now is $1.7 million a year, which means our expenses are over $100,000 a month. As we continue to grow, you know, we have our drop-in center in Anoka, which is our foundation. We also have a housing program in Coon Rapids. We now duplicated our drop-in center up in St. Cloud. We have an office building, and now we have this store. So as we continue to grow to meet the needs, last year in 2018, we served 887 different youth who came to us thousands of times. Those numbers are going up, they're not going down, and so we need to continue to bring in revenue to help us do the programming that we do.
Everyone who comes to Hope's Closet can help them raise money in a few different ways.
Shop, donate, volunteer. So we keep it real simple. You have options here, right? If all you ever do is shop here, we love that. If you come to shop and bring your stuff at the same time, amazing, right? And if you have time to volunteer, we can't run this place without our volunteers.
The group of volunteers keeps the store open nearly 40 hours a week, making sure that everything on the racks is in great condition, while also making sure that everyone who shops there understands exactly who they are helping.
All of this is great, right? All of the items are great, the volunteers are wonderful. But every single time someone walks through the door and we say, how did you hear about us? Do you understand what we're doing here? And they say they don't even know they're homeless youth in our community. That's an awareness piece that has exceeded our expectations. So it's bigger than selling things and taking in donations and having volunteers. It's about creating an awareness that Hope for Youth exists because there's a need in this community.
Hope's Closet is open 6 days a week, and they always welcome donations and volunteers.